Welcome to the B60 Top 4 show. Today we've got myself, Sam, Mike, Nick, Manny joining the show. Um, I thought I'd probably start with the most entertaining game. I think probably of the season. So I'll go with you, Mike. Big 4-all draw. What do you think of the game?
What a game. What a game. For the neutrals, should I say.
Just
The
I watched it. It was
neutrals.
such a good game, bro.
Yeah. Obviously, to be honest, I missed part of the first half, but from the highlights I watched, obviously I watched the whole of the second half, to be fair. First half, apparently we were relentless in attack. It should have been more than one goal. I think we went, what was it 1-1? No, it was 2-1. 2-1 in the first half. Should have been up by 2, 3 goals, apparently. Watching the highlights, to be fair, I think we did have a few chances. I think Bremo, Cunha, Mount, Fernandez. I think the attack was in their top game. A few individual errors led to obviously Bournemouth scoring. I think Aiden Heaven, obviously young centre back, bought from Arsenal. Probably could have done better in the first goal. Second half, yeah, I don't know what Amon said in that halftime talk because was 3-2 down in 5 minutes. It's crazy, but that's typical of United nowadays, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like you think, all right, cool, 2-1 up, let's build, let's get 3, let's get 4, but no, we just fumble and then we're chasing our tail. We did well to bring it down to 4, bring it back to 4-3. It was weird though because when we was 3-2 down, I was thinking, you know what, I think we're still going to win this. So I did have a good feeling, especially at home. But I definitely didn't think we're going to end up drawing. So that's the frustrating part of it. Um, Obviously, there's a lot of talk about formations and stuff like that. Obviously, the one thing I've been critical of Amrin is he's not adaptable, he's not changing his formation or whatever. I feel like he did in this game for the first time ever in his United career. I feel like during the game, he was playing different formations. I know for the second half when he was 3-2 down, he actually went to a 4 at the back, which was crazy. I remember the Everton game when they were down to 10 men, he was still playing 5 in the back. It was like, what are you doing? Obviously, he's learned from that. And yeah, went to forward back. We had Sesko and Bremo, Cunha, Fernandez, Ahmed on all at the same time. That's was literally attacking galore. So obviously, that's why I was confident. Obviously, we had Manu on as well. So that's why I was confident. We literally had all the ballers on. There's no way we're not going to score. So it's just point the fourth goal. I feel like the keeper could have done better in some of their goals. But yeah, again, it's just a story of Amrin at the minute. Um, Maybe it's not all on him to blame. Defense needs to be looked at. Obviously, Blake Maguire not available. So, but yeah, that's 3 home games drop points. Obviously, Everton, West Ham, Bournemouth. You've got to be winning them games. You know what I mean? It's when we get in the top 4, they have to be winnable games. So yeah, it was a good game for neutrals, but obviously frustrating one for United fans.
Yeah, I thought when you got it back to 4-3, I thought you'd probably gone and win it then. I felt like that'd be a bit of a sucker punch because you got both the goals quite quickly, like back to back. I thought I didn't really see the fourth goal for Bournemouth coming, but
Yeah,
Brendan scored. But so I still think you could have won the game even at that point. I think I don't know whether Mbeumo was a bit tired, but just a bit of quality at the end. I think he missed that chance, and then there was I think another opportunity to slip your fullback from on down the line, and he's overhit the pass. I don't know whether he's just probably a bit of fatigue at the end of the game, but yeah, to be fair for a neutral, it's, yeah, the best game I've watched this season. It was just free flow.
yeah,
Shout out to Bruno as well, man. Bruno's been balling lately.
Yeah, yeah. The free kick was insane. To be fair, it's
Mm-hmm.
a great strike. Um,
You see his comments today, though, Mike. Talk about how the club and that let him down.
say that again, bro. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. So how the club's let him down about how they were trying to obviously sell him in the summer, but the manager wanted to keep him. Obviously, he wanted to stay. Da. But yeah, it looks like he's probably going to
Yeah,
leave in the summer though, which is worrying.
yeah. You know, it is. Obviously, it's a bit of a weird time for that to come out. Obviously, I don't know when that interview was, but I mean, there probably was people. Obviously, when you're trying to get 100 mil for a 31-year-old coming into 32, whatever. Obviously, people in the club are like, you know, let's do it. Let's get him midfield. Probably doesn't fit Amrin's system anyway, which is all bull because obviously we all know Bruno's quality. Like to be honest, Bruno if his assist goals, we wouldn't be well. Yeah, we'd be lost. You know what I mean? Like he's won us trophies, obviously the FA Cup, League Cups, whatever. But he's been there. and he's our best player end of the day. And when it isn't using him right, he's using him as a double pivot in the field, which shouldn't be the case. He should be playing it higher up. He's a number 10. He should be the one getting the goals and assists. So obviously he's just frustrated. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, like I said, we should have won that last game. So obviously that's come out now, and all this chat probably is going to be his last season, which is a shame. I feel like a lot of United fans hate him for some reason. I don't know why, but once he leaves, they're going to see that creativity is going to be gone. Assist and goals is going to be gone. It's going to have to come from other players now. So it's one of them where he won't be appreciated until he's gone.
Is he a United legend? When you say he's a United legend,
I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't class him as a legend. But at the same time, I feel like if he won us the Premier League or Champions League, definitely. But because he's not won us them big trophies, I don't really think he class him as a legend. Obviously, it's not really his fault. I feel like if he played in a better team, he definitely would have won it. It's not because of him. If we had 11 Brunos in the team, definitely, like, in that quality, the passion he shows, captain material. Obviously, some games he's a bit too much, he's a bit overhyped, but that's because he's a winner. He's competitive. These Portuguese youths, Ronaldo, Fernandes, a lot of these United players are putties, to say the losers, in it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas he plays for Portugal, he's a winner. So that's that. It's just frustrated, and I get it. Obviously, if it's last season, definitely one of the best players in United's history. Legend, probably be a bit of a stretch.
If he had the same players, like De Bruyne has had all those quality players around him and won trophies. But like with Bruno, he's just unlucky because he's a top player. If he had better players around him, he would have been like one of the the best players in the Premier League.
He put De Bruyne in United. Again, it's probably doing the same thing as Bruno. Not one player can win you a league, a Champions League. Do you know what I mean? It's a collective, should I say? So yeah, it's not his fault. Good player, legend. Well, legend, bit of a stretch, but definitely one of the best players in United's history. One of the best midfielders.
Yeah, I agree. I think the last 5-10 years probably been your best player. But yeah, I think, like I said, it's just been a difficult time for United. So obviously they're a club that are used to winning big trophies. So yeah, I kind of get what you're saying about him not being like a legend. But I think ability-wise, he probably has been fair. Just not one enough. But Manny, I'll move on to you. What do you think of the Chelsea game?
Yeah, it was a good game. Good game, good performance. I feel like it's just one of them games. We just did what we had to do. Good 2-0 win. A lot of good performances, apart from Garnacho. My man started his finishing. I don't even know. Brought the finishing that he was showing at United over to Chelsea. It's a bit. Actually, to be fair, the thing is, I do like Garnacho, but I like the way he plays football, but it's just that finishing. If he wants to take us to the next level, bro, he's got to, you get me? He's got to sort out his finishing. But yeah, overall good performance by the whole team. Good 3 points. Just on to the next one. There's not really too much to say. We just feel like it was just a game where we didn't really concede too many chances. They had 1 or 2, especially one with the Ndiaye chance, but apart from that, they didn't really show too much. We have decent home form, so I kind of expected us to win, but yeah, man, got the 3 points. Yeah, hopefully we'll be to carry on that top 4 push.
Yeah, I think
not title.
Well, say that again.
I said not the title push. He's going for the title after that 1-1 draw. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think top. It was title race maybe 2 weeks ago, but I don't know. Not anymore. I can't lie, bro. It's a bit. Yeah, I think it's just a top 4 thing right now.
I think the Chelsea board messed up in the summer, man. If you got a centre back and a striker, like quality, Osimhen, got a quality centre back, you'd be in title charge.
Osimhen, bro. What?
Yeah.
Osimhen bangs.
What? You don't think Osimhen's? Do you know what I mean? It's better than Galap or what is that other youth player that plays off from Chelsea?
Pedro,
you know what I mean?
Pedro.
Osimhen's
Yeah,
better than both of them.
Nah, bro. Nah, you say that because he's bro.
Nah,
he's
bro.
not that good, bro.
Do you watch Champions League? Do you watch the Champions League?
Bro, yeah, I see the highlights. I'm not gonna say I'm locked into fucking Galatasaray games, but bro, man,
He's
top
scorer for Champions League, bro.
Said it, innit? Man goes like, oh, I've got quite a strong. He's acting like he's Haaland or Kane or like one of these like gunmen. It's all right.
Yeah, it's not Haaland Kane, but are you going to get Haaland and Kane? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
obviously, they're
Not,
not leaving. The next best option is Osimhen. He was available, was there, ready to go. I want United to get him. We've got Sesko. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have preferred Osimhen over Sesko.
Yeah, it's fair. He scored goals
Oh.
and he's gone to.
He does score goals though. He scored goals in Napoli. He scores goals wherever he's gone though.
He scored goals in the French league. Scored goals in Turkey. To be fair, he's got talent as well, bro. He can dribble. He can create stuff. I remember him and Kvaratskhelia played so well.
To be fair though, he does seem like a Chelsea striker. You get me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's a Chelsea fan as well, isn't he? So I think he probably would have bagged goals for you, to be honest, if he did end up going there. But yeah, I'll move on. To be honest, quite a dire game. Sam, what do you think of the Arsenal Wolves game?
Yeah, you're right, bro. It was quite a dire game, innit? I think that's probably the worst this season that I've seen Arsenal play. Like, even though we won, but I felt like the win in itself papered over the cracks in it. Like the first half was, for me, the first half was a waste. We literally wasted the first half, and we didn't even have any shots on target. And then going into the second half, we're putting like a lot of pressure on ourselves to create against like a low block team in it. So the first half was very passive. The only positive out of the game, I'll probably say Trossard and Saka, because I thought when Trossard came on, he actually looked a lot lively. I think Trossard this season he's actually been really good, because you know what I mean. He creates a lot of chances, a lot of the good things that comes from the left hand side. It comes from Trossard as well, and obviously Eze as well. Saka, to be fair, yeah, he was good as well. I thought Saka played really well. He got a lot of like crosses into the boxes and stuff, but I think with Gyökeres, yeah, those crosses Saka was putting in, he's got to be getting in the end of him, bro. Like, how Saka putting so many quality crosses in, like, is literally like about 2 seconds late to those cross. Like, if he's getting in the end of him, I think he'll just got a lot more goals this season. Also as well, like, I don't get why when we're winning games, we like to see deep. Like, we did that against Sunderland, and it cost us. I think against who else did we do it against? Um, was it Villa? We did do it. We didn't do it against Villa.
We did a lot recently.
Not really quite, but there was another game. I can't remember what game it was. I know it was Sunderland that cost us as well. This game as well, obviously Nelly cost us because we just sat back instead of against Wolves, bro. We should literally be like keeping the ball and trying to score another goal. Like why are we playing in a low block? Injuries wise hasn't helped us. You know what I think about injuries, yeah? I reckon if you look at the games that Arsenal's played this season, it's always like close game. We don't actually control games. It's always like high intensity, like high energy and stuff. Like especially against like teams like Wolves, which we should be beating in there. So I think that's probably got a lot of things to do with it as well. Yeah, so I think we've got to start killing teams off, innit? Like I think we've only scored what 30 goals this season. Like City scored 38. If we're actually going to be serious about winning the title, but we've got to be killing these teams off and killing the game in it. I think Arsenal need like if you look at like City, the top teams that won the leagues and stuff, they've had like Haaland, United have had Rooney, Van Persie. I don't think we've got that guy, bro. Like who's Saka? Obviously, people say Saka, yeah, but Saka's good. But I don't think it's that guy. He's not Salah, bro. Our Salah, even De Bruyne, like City had, like when the team is not playing great, who's gonna be that guy to like win us the game? You know what I mean? Take the game by the scruff. And Saka can do that, but I don't think it does it as much as like a Salah, like a Haaland, like a De Bruyne, like a Rooney, even Van Persie United as well. So if we don't win the league this season, I think as much as obviously people will blame Arteta, but I think if you look at our team compared to like City attacking wise,
Nah. Not
no,
doing this again.
attacking wise.
Not doing this again. You might have got the best squad in.
No.
No excuses this season.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying let's get. Well, let me land. Defensively, we've got obviously we've got the best. Probably say we've got the best defense in the league, but In terms of attacking wise, I think City obviously clearly better.
But no, Arsenal players got no aura,
No,
no X
no,
factor, bro.
There's
That's
no X
all.
factor. That's what I'm saying.
no.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
no.
I get the point you're trying to make. I think Arsenal don't have any ruthless killers in their team.
They
Like
don't.
Liverpool have got a Salah, City have got a Haaland. They've had like De Bruyne. They've had quality attacking players that can like, kill you off. We don't have that. I think if we are struggling, we do rely on Saka and we look to him. And to be fair to him, he does do a good job. Like if we're ever struggling, like even the Wolves game, he played shit, but I think Saka had a really good game and he is reliable. But he's not a killer. Like he puts
Mm.
up numbers, like he'll get 30 goals and assists combined every season, but he's not. Yeah, I just don't think he's not a ruthless goal scorer. And I think
Not that
that
killer.
was kind of the idea about bringing Gyökeres in. Like we wanted
Yeah.
something clinical at the top end of the pitch, and I think with Gyökeres, it's kind of that injury he got after the Burnley game is kind of frustrating because I think that performance he put in before injured was like the best he'd put in before an Austria. I know he got like there were shit goals, but he got 2 goals against Atletico before that. And then he's had this injury, and I think yeah, he's looked a bit sluggish since he's coming back. I don't know whether he needs to get back up to speed or whatever it is, but for someone who's scored what was it, 97 goals in like 100 games in Portugal, like his lack of anticipation of box is kind of worrying. Like I do see it sometimes where he makes that run and he makes good runs in the box, but we don't play the ball to him quick enough. Or but then like even like the last couple of games recently, yeah, it's just like bro, he's static in the box, he's not making that run. And I agree with the point you made. I think Saka put quite a few decent balls in, like not being funny, but someone like Marino is probably getting on the end of them.
I've
I
seen
didn't rate
plenty
him
crosses that's gone in for Gyökeres. He's there, but it's like a second late.
yeah,
Like
I don't know if he's
he,
just not fully
Haaland, bro,
sharp.
Haaland is getting into those crosses.
Yeah, I think the type of player he's I think coming back from India will probably take him longer than someone who's like quite sharp.
Oh,
But like
he was
if you
only
look
out
at
for
if you look at
two weeks.
Jesus has been out for a year and he's come back and he's looked sharper than him, to be honest.
Jesus looks sharper than Gyökeres.
But then I think to be honest with you, the type of player Jesus is, I think naturally the way he plays, he's going to look sharper than most. To be fair,
And how was
like
Jesus
Ted
coming on against
like,
what team was it? What team did he come on against in the Champions League? And he's got 3 more chances. He's had more touches than Gyökeres.
yeah.
Jesus is getting chances, bro.
Yeah. I
Gyökeres
think
was on for 60 minutes. He didn't get anything.
yeah, I think I was glad we signed him in the summer, but I did kind of say like. I think he kind of suited like a Liverpool or a team that play in transition more. Even Man United, to be honest. I think the way he, like Amarim plays, obviously Amarim's used him had him at Sporting Lisbon. I just think he needs a team to play more direct. I think you got to play him in behind early. You got to get the ball in like early. I think he's one of those players. He's a killer, but you got to put his dinner on the plate. Like you've got to play him in early. You've got to give him those chances. He's not got technical quality where he's going to create things on his own. Um, he can run at players, and I think that's the only time he will create chances for himself. But I think the way we play, playing against low blocks, I just don't think it suits him. It's fair what it's December. He's had what 3 4 months in the Premier League. Maybe it might be one of them ones like it takes a bit of a while to adapt out of Portugal, but it kind of reminds me of the whole Darwin Nunez situation at Liverpool. I think when he first came in, I think Liverpool fans are making excuses. Oh, we're not creating enough chances for him. Like the teams that suit him, whatever it may be, and then he creates chaos. He does the hard work, which is I think it's similar to Gyökeres. Like he'll occupy both centre backs. He works hard, does everything he needs to do, but at the end of the day, he was brought in to score goals, and he's not doing it at the minute. So
Bro, he might just not be good enough.
yeah, no, it could be
Like
the standard from the Portuguese league to the Premier League. They're different.
exactly.
That's my
And plus,
worry.
like the thing is with my man as well is that like he's played in England before, and Nunes was like 22, and he never played in England before, so he didn't know what to. And also Nunes wasn't that good. He wasn't good enough either. But yeah, you don't make excuses for him, bro. Just call a spade and
Yeah,
just say good enough.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think there's a lot of areas he needs to improve. Like I said, like we can say we're not creating enough chances for him, but if he's not going to be on the end of him, he ain't going to score either. So, yeah, no, I agree. I think yeah, I'm starting to doubt him a little bit if I'm being honest. But I think just as a team in general, I don't think we've been like recently, I think this is the least convinced I've been that we'll probably win the league this year, to be honest, based on how
You know, you're nervous the City are coming, and that's why, bro.
You know
I
what?
don't think that. It's not even
You
that, bro.
can see City's happening again, bro.
I'm not even. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. They're ruthless, but like, I think we're at a point where you can't worry if you're trying to win the league. You can't worry about other teams. You just got to focus on yourselves and do your job. And I think in a minute, what worries me more is, yeah, fair enough, City can go on a run, but it's more the fact that like we're not playing well enough ourselves. Like what we played against bottom of the league, a team that's got 2 points all season. We won off 2 own goals.
You
Like,
know, Arteta's got some. He's got to take a blame as well. You know,
yeah, no,
because why is Odegaard always on the right every single time, bro? Like, there's a lot of times where I've seen Odegaard play balls from the left because he can get those balls in. But when he's playing too much on the right hand side, but he's too predictable.
yeah, bro.
Like, I
When he
don't get
plays on
why
the
he
right,
just
I
keeps
get
him
what
on
you
the right.
mean. He does that thing, doesn't he, where he cuts on his left foot and just plays those dink balls into the box every
Yeah,
time.
bro.
Bro,
It's
to
too
be fair,
predictable.
when they come off, they look great, but like, I think it's just too easy to defend against. But then I think that's because, like, as a team, like, we've played against enough low blocks now where when we move the ball quickly, we're fine. We create chances. Just like we've been too passive. First, like in the first half, it's been like this all season. Bro, we might as well not play the first half because we do nothing. We're basically a second half team that, like, I think it gets to the point where we play poorly. Arteta gives them a bollocking, and then suddenly they turn up in the second half. And I think I don't know whether this is from Arteta, whether he's trying to be too cautious, but as soon as we get an equaliser or we get a goal, we get 1-0 up, we sit back. I'm like, we need to kill the game. Like a 1-0 lead isn't like enough to protect. Fair enough, if you're 2-3 up, I get it, but
Didn't he do that last season as well? I swear.
bro,
He
we did it in the Chelsea game as well. Like, bro, you were down to 10 men. We got the goal from Moreno. We played all right for 5-10 minutes after that. We got the equaliser, and then all of a sudden, like just the momentum just kills. I don't know whether that's him or whether that's just like the players level drops off for a bit, but we need to find a way to put 90 minutes together because to be fair, we're top of the Champions League group, top of the Premier League, but I don't think we've put a complete 90 minutes of football in this season.
I don't think we have.
No, I
I've
think
not seen one
did
since.
against Tottenham.
Against Spurs, you did, yeah. They battered
Yeah,
us.
Spurs.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
bro,
Spurs.
I think I don't think I think Spurs were quite poor though.
Only Spurs, isn't it?
Honest. I think it was more like how bad Spurs were than like it wasn't like we were amazing, bro. Like I think it was a combination of both things. I don't think Spurs defended great, and I think yeah, we played all right, but I don't think like we've had spells and bursts. Like we did against Atletico, we scored 4 quick goals, but I don't think we've been on it for like 90 minutes. And I think we need to put this to bed. I think we've got Everton. It's another late Saturday kickoff. Um, we need to get that result and then just move into next year because I think we've got Villa last game this year as well. So we need to win that at home. Because I think January, I think we've got United and we've got Liverpool in January. So there's 2 tough games coming up. Thankfully, I think obviously Mbeumo and Salah will probably be at AFCON for those games, but still, they're still going to be tough games. So I think we need to probably put a run together where we win 4 or 5, get the confidence back, get back to playing to the level. Because at the minute, I'm a bit concerned. But I'll move on to you, Nick. Obviously, disappointing game. What do you think of the result?
Bro, it's one step forward, yeah. 3-4 steps back, bro. It's just yeah, season's done, you know, Prem wise anyway. Season's already done. And you can't even, you know, the worst thing is, yeah, like last year you could just say, oh, focus on Europa. You can't, bro, but what, focus in Champions League? Come on. You're going to get touched in the Champions League, bro. You can't. Well, what's there to focus on, bro? We're at the Cup already, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. We got Villa. Like, it's dark, bro. It's looking super dark, you know. Season Karabi wraps by end of Jan. So what? This time next month, the season could be done, bro, already. Like that performance against Nottingham Forest. Also, we had a couple wins back to back. Was it Brentford? Who did we beat in the Champions League now? It wasn't a good team. I think it was like a Polish team or something. Boss, you're trying to get a bit of momentum. Travis Simmons is playing well. And then I just see, like, I see the team is putting. By the way, it's over for me now and Thomas Frank, bro. It's time for him to go. It's actually time for him to go. Yeah, I've tried, bro. No more, bro. He keeps playing there. Cullen Mawani play up front in the Champions League. Play sick. Fair enough. Richarlison's been. He's actually scored he's scored a decent amount of goals this season, innit? But when you watch them play, like him and Cullen Mawani, like you can see why man was one. So you can see why one man was at PSG, Juventus, like top teams, World Cup squad, and you can see why another one was like at Everton. Like Richarlison's okay player, he's a good squad player, but Cullen Mawani is just levels, and he's putting Cullen Mawani out wide to accommodate Richarlison. And he's got this love affair with Bentancur in midfield. Bro, how many times have I got on this podcast and said Bentancur, he just doesn't seem the same. He done his ACL a few years ago, he just not come back the same. And whenever he plays like the young kids like Bergval, Archie Gray, all of those guys in the same team, there's actually a bit of energy, a bit of fluidity about the team, innit? But when he plays the team like he done in the weekend, and also obviously Jed Spencer the left, but to be fair, Udogi's always injured, so you can't even throw him too tough. But yeah, and we're just so open. He plays all of these defensive like players, but we still look hella open, bro. And a Vicario in goal as well, bro. Oh my days. Every week it's a different mistake. Like, I don't know if you guys saw Nottingham Forest. I think it was their second goal. Hudson-Odoi, like, it's like a wide, it's like by the wing in it, and he's cutting and he's like whipped it in. Any normal keeper would just like come out and catch it or tip it over the bar. Vicario dives like it's going in the top corner, but it's a cross. So it just goes over him. And I'm just looking at my man like, is this guy being for real, bro? Like, why has he done that for, bro? And then it's 2-0, and obviously away from home, 2-0 in the Prem against the Sean Dyche team. You know what they're going to do? They're just going to sit back in this game. It's wraps. You're not going to come back. But we're missing a lot of things, bro. We're missing. But first and foremost, I don't think our team's that bad. It's the coach. They messed up, man. They messed up in the summer where Van de Ven had an interview with Gary Neville. I think it was yesterday that it come out. And he's talking about why we finished 17th last season, how it's basically the second half of the season, we just writ it off and we focus mainly on, obviously, on the Europa. But I know that that's fair because obviously that's what Ange prioritised. But this time round, we haven't got that safety net. You get me? And on that Ange, yeah, it could be chaotic, but it's actually entertaining, and we're actually going to look like some games will turn up, and like we moved to be fair, we beat City this season, but like last season we had a few games where even every game looked like we got some sort of identity. At the minute, we've got no identity. We're losing games. We're not keeping clean sheets. Squad selection is poor every week. It might be time to go, but where can you look to now, innit? Because before you know it, bro, like I say, it's going to be January, February, and again, we're loitering around 11th, 12th, 13th. A couple more bad results. 15th, 17th again. That's bad, man. But yeah, bro, it is what it is, isn't it? It's got to go before it's too late, in my opinion. Don't wait till the end of the season and then sell us this bill of goods anyway. That next season's going to be different, X, Y, Z. Because you're never going to have Champions League to fall back on next season when you're trying to get players in. So,
yeah, I think I get what you're saying, but I actually think in the summer you'll probably have better options in terms of like someone who could take over. I think after the World Cup there'll be a few of the managers that are managing Sassani they'll drop off. I think probably like even Didier Deschamps for France probably be his last World Cup. So
why would he come to us, bro? If we finish that 15th, why is a World Cup winning manager?
I don't think he'll be managing. Yeah, he's gonna be out of a job, innit? I don't think he's gonna be managing France after that. I think the rumors are Zidane's gonna take over after the World Cup. So,
but you tell me there won't be like even like a Barca.
Premier League's got a big draw, bro. I don't think we'll go Barca. I don't think they'll sack Hansi Flick. I think it'll be all right. I think if any position will probably available, it's probably the Real Madrid one. I know.
You know who we linked to though? That's actually quite interesting, but it could be Gas. Xavi, obviously, Barca Xavi. I'll be happy with that.
A good shout.
But I don't know. We'll see. But Thomas Frank, the job just seems too big for him, bro. Like, we won the Europa, got Champions League, and we hired the Brentford manager. Like, it's not like he was doing what Glasner was doing, what Glasner's been doing at Crystal Palace, where you get me, like, he's overachieving and he's getting the team into European places. You're going on a mad cup run. Like, Thomas Frank was just there because he could get a good result here and there. But if you look at Brentford, they always came between like 7th and like, not 7th, they weren't that high, bro. About 8th or 9th till about 13th, 14th. And then that's where he got the job. I don't know. Like I said, in the summer,
you know what the biggest problem was?
What's that?
Levy. Daniel Levy. He's gone now. Because all those changes, he's the one that made it.
Yeah, that guy's still haunting us, bro, from the grave.
He's been your biggest problem, bro. The amount of decision, he's made a lot of poor decisions, like as the chairman.
Yeah, from like sacking Pochettino when he did, and obviously this is like residue of his like him leaving. Well, I don't know. I don't think they can sack him. They can't sack him that quick. How many managers are going to still be paying? Like paying him, and then obviously the new coach as well. Whether I like it or not, they're gonna have to give him time and just see it, and hopefully pray for the best. But the problem with a pragmatic manager is you've got nothing to fall back on because he's so reactive, and he hasn't got one set philosophy. Because he reacts every game, he treats every game differently. So I don't know. I don't know how you're going to turn it around, but he's going to have to try.
Yeah, I think he may be one of those managers. You know when they're good at a club that is like a bit of an underdog. In a weird kind of way, I think I know Unai Emery like won the treble at PSG, but it's PSG. They pretty much win the league every year. But like when he was at Villarreal, did a great job. Did a great job at Sevilla, one of those European competitions. Now he's at Villa. They're not a team that's like expected to win the league. They're still a decent side. I think he might just be one of those managers where like.
But bro, don't even do that to United, bro. You can't compare Thomas Frank and United.
No, but I mean, what I mean is like
levels apart.
What I'm saying is, I don't know whether Thomas Frank's a guy for like a job like Tottenham, like a top 16. What I'm saying is like, I'm not saying he's on Unai Emery's level. I'm just saying he's one of those managers that probably does better at a team that's a bit of an underdog. Do you know what I mean? Like a Brentford, like a mid-table side that's not expected to like do really well, but he's managed to do a good job there. Do you know what I mean?
If you put Thomas Frank at PSG, I don't think he'll win the league. You know, I swear to God, I don't think he'll win the league. I swear down he wouldn't. Because what? So he's gonna go to like Montpellier away, bro, and try and like react to what Montpellier are doing. What? That you have to take the game to them when it comes to a team where you have to take. And when you're managing a big club in it, so for most games you're expected to take the game to the opponent. He's just not built for that. You can just see it. He's just not built for that. But like when we play City away, you have to have low block. Or United, and you have to like be counter-attacking. He'll be all right for that, but yeah, I don't know. I just the job just seems too big for him, man.
Yeah, it may be. I'll bring it on to the last segment of the show. I thought I'd do a quick fire round. So I want you to give us your prediction who's going to win the league this year. I thought I'd talk about the title race. So Sam,
I'll go for it. I'll go first. Manchester City, bro. Man City. That's the only saving grace that I've got, bro. Yo, if we would have had this dead season and Arsenal walk away with the league, oh my days, bro. I would have started watching football, bro. I would have watching NBA or something for the rest of the year. But City, bro, City look good. That performance against Crystal Palace moved me, bro. And like the thing with City, yeah. They've not, like, only the last few weeks, and they've only got all of their players back. They've actually got a fully fit squad. Now, when you look at their options, it feels like the old City days, you know. So like they got like Cherky, Foden, Doku. Obviously, they got Haaland and that up front. They still got like Oscar Bob. The Reinders was holding bench. You know, they look like their depth is looking 30 again. So. Yeah, I think City, man. I'm very confident now, like with City, because like Sam, you were saying earlier, they've got X Factor oozing all over the pitch, bro. Like, they could just pull something out of nowhere when they're struggling. But if they're free flowing and they're clicking like they were at the weekend, long day.
And just quickly, Manny, who do you think will win the league?
Arsenal, bro. They've got 2 players for every position. So Arsenal fans tell me. So I mean, there's no. I think they've been won it. They've been won it, innit? May as well get the parade bus out. So yeah, Arsenal
Exactly.
won
Got
it.
to know.
Not Chelsea now.
Nah, you have already won it.
Yes. And Mike, I'll come to you.
Man, he's salty, man. Yo, I didn't even know, man. Like, I started the season Arsenal. I thought, yeah, Arsenal. I'm gonna stick with Arsenal. I don't know why. I feel like they have to win it eventually. If you don't win it, yeah, it's long. It's long.
Could be a bunch of nearly men, Mal. But Sam, who are you going with?
My heart's saying Arsenal, my head's saying City in it, but I'm gonna go with Arsenal because I think the depth have got enough depth to win that league. If you look at City's depth, I don't think it's good, but it's not as strong as Arsenal. We've got 2 men for every position.
Yeah.
But we need to stay fit. We need to keep all the players fit. If we can do that, then yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arsenal as well, but on the caveat.
No, everyone Arsenal, yeah.
No, I'm going Arsenal, but just based on the caveat that we play like we have been in the Champions League and we don't keep getting injuries every game because even Ben White went down on the weekend. But I can't remember last time I watched the game where we didn't get an injury. And with that, I'll end this week's show. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you again next week.